Hi. Today I was very bored and whatnot, and I just finished redoing the Butcher Vanity cover, so I decided why not stream me drawing the Butcher Vanity cover for art because I can. I have free will, and whenever you have free will, whenever you have free will, you kind of just do your own thing. Yeah, do your own thing. That's what we're doing today. I'm doing my own thing today and whatnot. So yes, there is a redesign for the Butcher Vanity Yuma. So you're gonna be able to see that for the first time because I had this. I was planning this for like a while now, like trying to redo the Butcher Vanity cover, and I never got to it. And then I finally got to it, so now we're just doing this now. Also, yee. That's pretty much it. Pretty much all we're doing today. It's gonna be kind of chill art stream. You know? Very chill art stream. Not a whole lot going on. Very average. And I'm very tired and I'm still a little sick. So apologies if I cough or whatever. And I sound like I came from the underworld, Yeah, I'm really sorry for that. That is just the way it is. It's just the way it is. But anyway, we're gonna draw Butcher and their new design. Because as I said previously, they have a new design that's already been like in motion for a while now. So I just wanted y'all to see what they look like before we go on cover art nonsense. You know? Kind of looking like Mickey Mouse right now, but shush, we ain't alright. We ignore it for the time being. We ignore it. They're still gonna keep their headband. That's like one of the few things I liked about the OG Butcher Vanity Yuma design. Like, I really like their headband, so we're keeping it. But pretty much everything else is getting reworked. Everything else. They have an apron. They have an apron now. Because they want to make sure they don't get soaked in whatever juices they use to murder you or whatever. And eat you. There's actually a little blood splatter on there from previous attempts. We say that. I feel like they most of the time just have this face. It's very silly. Like most of the time they look like this. It looks so silly. And then this is the last face you see before you die. So that's lovely. That's really lovely. And then we're gonna have to do full body, so we're gonna go like extend the apron a little bit. Like that. Because apron very long, make sure that you don't get stained at the end of the Yuma. And then we're gonna draw their tail, which kind of looks like a tendon of some kind. Just to really lean into the meat meme, how much they love their meat. that they'll do anything to get it, and it doesn't matter how unsavory the method is. If they want it, they'll get it. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know. So there's. We have to make the pouch bigger. Honestly, the pouch is way too small. Considering what they store in there, yeah. I wasn't intending to make a full body, but I made sure you see all that. I'm just gonna, you know. So yes, this is new Butcher Vanity Yuma, where they just look so excited. Like, look at them, right? They can never hurt a soul. You see this little guy right here? They would never do anything. they would never, they would never hurt a soul. They would never do anything that would intentionally cause you harm. Or would they? You know? Or would they? Or would they? So I really didn't like Butcher Vanity Yuma's design. I feel like it's one of the worst designs. So I had to make it, and plus it was literally just humanoid Yuma before humanoid Yuma was a thing. So we just had to fix it to make it more, you know, accurate to the song theme of murdering people. Isn't that lovely? You can get mess around, a little. So one of the few things, like I said, that stays is the headband. So the headband will be red. You know, I know the reason why Butcher Vanity is mainly red and yellow is because red and yellow are two colors that make colors. So I feel like I should like utilize those colors to my advantage. You know? Yeah, that's true. By the way, that's why they were smart. Labor Folly was smart with their choices. They knew what they were doing with the red and the yellow. So and the black and the whites as well. So I'm wondering whether Sumo should be yellow or just white. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, what I want for them. But I feel like yellow would just really permeate the theme of that. That they'll make you hungry and they'll make sure that you don't see the afterlife. And also it works more with like the chicken. So we just make them yellow. But then again, they'll also not really stand out against the yellow background if we made them yellow, you know? Because the background's gonna be yellow. But we're kind of hitting in a little crossroads here on what we want to do with the colors here. One thing for sure, definitely apron will also be red. We have to keep the fact that they're like that they just love the color red a lot, and also red. But this is more salmon colored. But you'll probably know that this is red and not pink, right? Right, right. Hopefully, so yeah, I'm gonna put it red like this color. They just really like the color red. So now I'm figuring out, should I make them yellow should Should I make them yellow? Should I make them yellow? Or should I not make them yellow? To yellow or not to yellow? That is the question. Like I said, I feel like yellow would really fit, but what if they were just like not completely yellow? What if they're like this shade? That looks like skin color though. That looks like skin color, to be honest. Like if we colored them this color, it looks like a skin tone, you know? I don't want it looking like a, like, you know, void entities don't got skin, you know? So I don't want it looking like that. But, trust, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, chat. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna find a way. Or should we just, like, make them the lightest yellow possible? Like, they're, like, so light a yellow that they're, like, off-white, like, type yellow. That also looks like a skin color. God. It's one of the problems of using yellow because it kind of looks like a skin color. And I don't want them to look like they have skin. It could be light yellow. Yeah, it could be yellow. We were trying to figure this out because I never colored them, so I didn't have time to prepare. But one thing's for certain, the chicken is definitely going to be brown. Definitely. No doubts. No doubts. No doubts whatsoever. I know for sure. So if we just like did that, then what if we just made them like a lighter version of that shade and just a little bit yellow, like they're inside of chicken meat or something? I want to make sure they don't look too similar to the "Don't Listen to You" move because they kind of have that going for them. I kind of want them to look like they're just like the inside of chicken meat, like just. I mean, does that work, guys? Does that work? Do I need to make them more yellow? Or they're yellow enough? We can make them more yellow. You see how that look? You hardly notice the difference. You can just zoom in to see the yellow there. We just make more yellow and then see how it goes. Oh my god. Now, does that look like the inside of a chicken? Probably. Probably. But I think we have to like tone it down. I love how I'm having a personal dilemma with how to make his Yumu's color scheme work. Like, oh my god. Because I wanted to remain faithful to the song colors, but the song colors are very limited, you know? Because the color scheme in the video is literally red, yellow, white, black, and a bunch of prayers, apparently. So we got to figure that out. I feel like I like this shade. Does it look a little dew skin-esque? Yeah, sure. We can fix that later. We can just maybe just darken them a little, you know, like that, where they like look like they have. Oh my god, they look like they haven't slept in days, and now they finally woke up. Oh my, what have I done to them? Oh my god, what the? I didn't. What else? Break me up. I don't care about you. Break me up. Huh? What about now? They still look like they didn't sleep. Like this. How about this shade? Like how do we feel? I like this. I like that. I like this one a lot. I like this shade a lot. Like it doesn't look like skin color, but it looks like they just didn't go outside and see the sun in like a hot minute. And also it looks more like inside of chicken. So like how we feeling on that? How we feeling on that? Cause I really like this color. I think we can make this work. And it won't blend in with the searing yellow background that's gonna be present with this human. You know, like canonically they just have the urge to murder. So if we just did this color, like, hey, it doesn't look that bad, you know? Like, you know, it's just a little tan little guy. Just a little tan little guy, you know? There's nothing wrong with tan little guys, you know. Tan little guys. Look at that. And then obviously the tops of the chicken wing are gonna be. So actually, the ears are actually this. These are ears technically, but they look like they're not ears. So that's very funny. So we have this now. Canon Yumu event. This is a canon event, guys. Yumu. This Yumu has evolved. Let's say that. And make sure that we still keep some of the yellow in there. What if we just like put a little pattern on their apron, you know? Because they have to be fashionable, you know. They have to be dripped out. It kind of looks like McDonald's, like inverted, like upside down Mickey D's. I mean, yeah, the color scheme is kind of McDonald's. Wait, is that why McDonald's has red and yellow? Because they want people to get more hungry so that they can eat? Yo, theory unlocked. So that's like the normal face, which is very silly. Very silly little guy. Very, like, I feel like very beige. Very beige. Like, no, there's no, it's not too crazy of a color scheme, but we made it work. We made it work. And, yes, by the way, this Yumu commits, like, murders on a daily, just really craves that human flesh. So they go on a hunt in order to find the human flesh. You know, they had to make sure they eat good tonight. You know, they had to get that goodness in them. So of course they had to go find their victims. You know, and make him look so devious in this little doodle. Like I know they know that you're not living to see the next day. As long as you're with them, you're not seeing the next day. You're dead. You're not coming back. You're not going back home. You know, if you go along with them, you're not coming back home. You're just gone. You just don't. You're never returning again. You just never ever, never ever. When I made this design, my favorite part of the fact was just the big chicken. It's like substitute ears. Like I think they're just so silly. Like you just have, like, come on, you just like just look at it. No, just look at it. Just look at it. That's all you need to know. Because they don't. Because besides the human flesh, they also like chicken. They like chicken a lot. They'll go after your chicken. They will probably go in like a chicken coop or something. Like they'll probably like stake out the chicken and then they're just gonna go steal it and use it for their purposes. You know, they just really like that chicken. You know, they really wanted that chicken. They're really desperate for that. Oh no! Oh no! I did not mean to do that. No, no. That's why I put them in a folder. Gonna just shrink you down a little bit and put you in the corner so that we can figure out what to do with you for your cover art. Like, what should I do for the cover art? Like, what do we do? Because I know they're very oriented. They're very, they're very hungry little guy. And the original kind of had like the emu holding a plate. I thought I did drew a doodle of them like in real life of them holding a plate. So I think we're gonna keep doing that. But like, I'm gonna feel more like an offering. Like they're just handing out your they're handing out the plate to you because they know that you're definitely gonna eat what they have cooked. Like they're gonna give you like some yummy meat and it's actually not meat. Not the meat I think it would be because they just you know, they just Like they just want some meat, you know. I feel like in Canada, like they own a restaurant and then they just like go around and give people their cooking, and the cooking is and they're actually feeding people human meat, so that they also are technically cannibals. Like they're kind of evil like that. They're kind of devious like that. And we gotta respect. But then they just also enjoy human meat, so they just want to make sure that other people also understand why they like it by giving it to other people against their will without them knowing. So that's lovely. It's very lovely. People don't know what's in the meat, but they think the meat is very good. It's kind of like a classical trope, like, oh, the meat, the meat is actually not what we thought it was. It was actually human flesh the whole time, and you guys never knew. There's also going to be a humanoid version of this, which I'm probably going to do a humanoid version of the human. Of a lot of humans, honestly. I want to do humanoid versions of the humans. You know, we just put the plate like right here. Like they're just really proud of their cooking. You know, they're just really proud of their cooking. And also, I in the canon event of Butcher's Vanity, it's implied that like not only does Eiji does it for the fun of it, they all she also does it because she finds like some sort of sexual pleasure in doing it. Which I mean, okay, maybe Yuma wants to do that too. Maybe that's why this Yuma was resorting to giving people some yummy plates full of yummy food. I'm actually gonna get like a actual meat image and just put it on the yoga. What if I just actually get a meat instead of drawing the meat? What if I just actually get a meat, like an image of like meat, and then just put it right there, and then the rest is self-explanatory. You know, we can do that. That'd be very funny, and that'd be. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this Yumu has gloves. I forgot to draw that on them, but they have black gloves because they want to make sure that they enjoy their human flesh without any risks. You know, whatever that means. So, of course, this human was going to offer you the plate of death, or whatever that means. Like this Yumu is very successful at their job of being a cook in their restaurant that cooks like steaks in quotas steaks, very yummy steaks. That's definitely what they are. And then they're just not actually steaks because the Yumu lied. Because they just want to make sure that everybody just enjoys their cooking. If that's the last thing they do. And if people find they become the next meal. That's how that works. It's a perfect cycle. Because there's some people that are like suspicious of what this human is actually putting in the meat. So they try to go find out, and then the human kills them, makes sure to eat them, and then takes the remains that they managed to keep and just use it for their own benefit, which is very interesting. Like I feel like that's very interesting lore. Like if you find out what's happening, you die because they know. The Yumu already knows. The Yumu already predicted the future. They already know that you know. I'm debating whether I draw this Yumu like that or do I give him like a body, like an actual body, like this. Like I feel like I should make him slightly humanoid. Like not like I feel like just like the original Yumu, they would prefer to take a human form. So I feel like it would be better if I did that. Don't worry, they're very prepared to give you just some very good food. Mhm. They're very prepared. Oh God, I'm sick. Sucks being sick. Because the whole point of the song is just about you just devouring people and just liking doing it. So you just have to respect a culinary genius who also loves the meat. You know, they also love the meat very much. So we just put this together and just keep the like friend like oh this little human's going around and giving people some he's giving them some nice food. Oh look how cute they are. And then they just give you the look, they give you the stare. And you're like, oh no, what would they put what did they put in it? I forgot details. I forgot that the tail actually has like three little things on the edges on the top. Like that. We gonna ignore that. We can ignore that. Part of the artistic process. We can ignore that. We can just ignore that a little bit. So I think this human looking very cute. Like look at them. They're just so happy that they're about to serve you some delicious food. That's definitely food. Definitely ethical. And make sure. What if they just had a fork in their hand, just to just to warn you what's to come if you ever cross paths with them. If you ever mess around, you know, you will find out. You will most certainly find out, and I'll make sure that that you know that. Specifically, I feel like a salad fork would be ironic. Like this is how they kill you. No, it's a normal fork. No, no, they don't do that. They don't. They prefer the fancy type. But for this cover art, I don't feel like it would just be funny if they also just still for this cover art since that they're already like you're already gonna die. You know, might as well serve the whole human head. So that you can eat. Or I just feel like this is just like them enjoying a meal in private. Like this is what they do in the safety of their own home. Like they just enjoy some good meat. I'm just thinking about what they would eat. Like would they eat a liver? Like we feeling that? Do we feel like they would eat? Are we feeling liver guys? Like you think they would eat liver? Like they just eat a liver in their own, privately, in their own home. They're just really hungry. They just want that liver. They just really want that. They just really want that meat. You know, it's very nice just enjoying my time and drawing things like this. Like, oh, was doing art streams, we can go back to that. Like I said, I want to do other stuff in my content, but like art streams still have a special place in my heart. Always will. So, guys, can we put a petition? Can we start like a can we start a poll? Like, what should Yumu have on their what should this Yumu have on their plate, guys? Should they have a human head or should they have liver? Like, what we putting on the plate? Like, we could start a poll. We could just see um, what they eating tonight. What meal they got. We gotta see how good they're eating tonight. We gotta see if they gonna have the greatest meal of all time. Yes, I'm aware, guys. I'm aware. They uh they won't let me. They won't let me, guys. They won't let me. I think it's because the way my voice sounds. Now they're just wanting people to they just don't want my people to communicate anymore, which is really which is really sucky. Really sucky. They just want to silence my people. I understand. They want to silence my people. They want to make sure that we don't. Yeah. Why YouTube? YouTube, why? No, YouTube. What the heck, YouTube? Why are you silencing my people? I'm gonna fix why my people are getting silenced right now, which is I don't get why. Like I don't get it. Oh, what the? Oh, I messed up. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I messed this up. I'm sorry. I accidentally set my settings to made for kids. That's my apologies. My apologies. My apologies. My deepest apologies. Okay. That was a mistake on my part. That was my fault. That was my fault. So chat should be working now, guys, because I messed up. I really messed up. So, IR fan, I think you can talk now. I think we're back. I think we're all right. Okay, we're fine now. I am so sorry. I put y'all on hold for that long. I was not paying attention. I was kind of like in my own universe, you know, my own reality. Yeah, big whoops, big huge whoops, whoopsie daisies on my part, big whoopsies. That's on me. That's on me. All right, I should have known. I should have known. That's on me. but I did not know. And the important thing is we got this whole thing sorted now. So now that my people are no longer silenced, we can just go back to making public debates like what should this Yumu have on their plate, because that's totally an important debate to have. Isn't that right? Because yes, Yumu is dumb sometimes. Yumu does dumb things sometimes. This is one of those times where I did something dumb. But that's okay. The problem is resolved. The problem is officially resolved. You just have this. I don't know. I just feel like they would be the type that would like get injured because they just handle knives and all that stuff. They'd be handling them knives and those pitchforks or whatnot. I don't know what they have on them. But informing my viewers that for 30 straight minutes, Yumu was dumb and blind and didn't know that she put her settings wrong. But we can all ignore that. We can forgive Yumu for her sins, alright? Because at the end of the day, that was on me. And people make mistakes all the time, and this proves that I'm real and not AI. Yes, guys, we're back, and I know, and yes, I'm very aware that I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. And also, big apologies for that. But here you go. Now your vow of silence is over because of because the dumb thing I did where YouTube automatically sets your like things like when you start a live stream, you can like say whether it's for kids or not, and the default is that it's set for kids, and I forgot to change the setting, so then y'all just had a vow of silence for 30 straight minutes, and I am so sorry for that. But now the vow of silence is broken, so now y'all can communicate now. So now I can finally like officially say the petition, guys. Like what we putting on this Yumu's plate? What we putting on there? We have a variety of options we could put on this plate. Nothing good, but we could put something on there. A corner gremlin? No, today's not the corner gremlin day. Why did I open my animation app? No, go away, go away, go away. You guys want a corner gremlin? Don't worry, I got you covered. I got you. It's okay. I got you. I got you covered. All right. Don't worry. Don't worry. Apparently, corner gremlins are just an established human thing. So don't worry. We're just gonna. There you go. You guys are you satisfied now? You satisfied now? We have corner gremlin. Corner Yumbo. Here. It's real now. You can have corner gremlin. For some reason, I guess we're doing that now. Or you just have corner gremlins, because that's okay. That is okay. Should the should the salad fork have blood on it? Yes or no? You need a confirmation. You gotta make sure that this Yubu looks like they subtly committed war crimes. They could just say it's ketchup. They could just say it's ketchup. It's totally ketchup, guys. Nothing to see here. It's just some ketchup. It's just some ketchup, guys. It's just ketchup. That's totally what that is. It's just some ketchup. There's nothing to worry about here. No, why not? But the Yumu is hungry. You gotta give him more good, yummy food. The Yumu is starved. You have to feed the Yumu. Why? Because they commit war crimes? Nah. They are innocent. They are not guilty of any crime. You could have a sliced tomato. Yeah, it's totally gonna be a salad. We're gonna pretend it's a salad. We just all gonna pretend that it's a wonderful salad. And over here, what if we just drew it as a salad and there's just some yummy meat in there, like and you'll never know. I gotta look up the reference for a salad. Like, why do I gotta look up a reference for a salad? I should. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna draw a salad with my bare hands. And if it looks bad, it's because I don't draw food. Like, I try to avoid this. This is one of the things I avoid. You gotta eat your greens. Trust. I don't know lettuce physics. It kind of looks like a salad. It kind of looks like a salad. Like it kind of looks like a salad. It kind of, like barely. Obviously, our Yumu is a very talented chef, a very talented cook. They're a very talented butcher for obvious reasons. So we have their salad, and we're about to put some things on the salad. About to put some things on the messed up salad. Typically, what I've seen on salads is like tomatoes. We just put some little tomatoes on there. And then you're wondering, wait a minute, this is a Butcher's Vanity song. This is the Butcher Vanity song. Why is there salad? Oh, don't worry. We're just gonna slide this under here, we're just gonna put this over here. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Yep. Don't ask what the Yubu did. What if the salad, instead of having tomatoes, what if instead the topping, the quote unquote tomatoes are just eyeballs? Like, what if I just make this the most messed up salad known to mankind, where every single ingredient on it is a human body part because they're just so hungry. They just want some food and they're giving it to you. They're giving you some free food. That's definitely very delicious, very edible. So we're gonna just put some nice, cute little eyeballs over there that's looking around. Because that's definitely what you want in your salad, right? Just some juicy eyeballs. Like, ugh. That's one of the things that genuinely freaks me out, like eyeballs in general. Like, I don't really like eyeballs. Like, looking at people's eyeballs, they just make sure that's souls to the ingredient. Yes. We're gonna add souls to the salad. They also have a nice little dessert over here. It's a human arm. Very delish. Like, from a distance, you're gonna think, like, if we zoom out, if we go like far away like this is as far as they're gonna let me. You think that this is a salad, but then you close up and then you realize that's not a salad. That's not a salad. Of course, we have to make sure that we have that soul seasoning. So we're gonna get some soul energy around, just to show what the ingredients that they're using. just to show what they're cooking up over there in their little, in their little like, in their little kitchen. And this is what they were cooking up. You know. Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome in. Today we are making a very good salad. You can if you want something on the salad, you can just ask and we'll make it happen. Just as long as it's like not like a normal salad ingredient. Like what if we just put these little flakes and that's the soles? Like they just shred up soles in like a cheese grater and then they put it all over the salad because it just tastes so good that they need it all over. You need to make sure its salad is very delicious. You will eat that salad? Yes, yes, we will eat the salad. We will eat the salad. We will enjoy the salad. We will respect the salad. Yes. Oh, wait, there's 6 people watching. There's 7 people watching. What the heck? Who wants to watch me drawing the greatest salad of all time? There we go. Look at this little chef over here just making such great things, you know. And we're gonna have the soul energy because the souls are trying to escape them. But that's the thing. They're not escaping mealtime. They're gonna be going in this they're gonna be going into food. You know, they're gonna be going into food. What else do salads have? That's the freckles of each person's face. Oh my god, that sounds more cryptic and I like that. What if the salad isn't actually like leaves, but it's actually people's skin? Like they just tore people's skin off and just like cut it into like leaf shapes, and then they made their salad with it. You know, they have to get all their nutrients in. So then after we get this, what's the next ingredient we want on this salad? And the souls are just a robot. Yeah, guys. This is totally an ethical salad with ethical production methods. This is totally ethical salad. 100% ethical salad. People, you wish you had a salad this good. Like you would never you want a salad like this. You crave for a salad like this. You want it. You want this. So guys, we have any other ingredients that we would want to add to this just amazing salad that our Yumu is going to enjoy? Add dandruff to enhance the flavor. Yes, we're gonna add dandruff to enhance the flavor. What if they just put it on the side? What if they just like put all that yummy dandruff on the side because they don't want to put it inside, but they'll put it. It kind of looks like whipped cream, but that's okay. It doesn't have to make sense, you know. It doesn't have to. Like here you go. This is how they enhance their flavor. They just like this is kind of like a dipping sauce. Like dandruff's their dipping. Like they just they put their salad inside the dandruff and then they eat good. What if we put a nose like in the salad? We put a nose in the salad. There you go. And dot reincarnate each soul as a lettuce. Grow the lettuce and then eat the lettuce. Yo, you're right for that. That's a great idea. We should totally do that so that you can all peacefully exist as lettuce until I harvest you. And then once that happens, you die. Guaranteed. You're not coming back. Oh, to make sure that we know that this Yumu was definitely committing some unethical things, we're gonna just put this here. It's just ketchup. They're just so excited to eat that they have some ketchup on their face now. So honestly, I think it's more horrifying when like it's not actually like showing you like the human, but it's like the parts of the human. Fingers as fries. Oh my gosh, you guys are just so great at ideas. Do fries even occur in salads? And well, some people enjoy fries with their salads, so we gotta respect the hustle. You gotta respect it. Like we just have a whole meal right here. They just enjoy their French fries in their little French fry cup because they're so professional, and they're actually just human fingers. Like, so tasty. Actually, what if the cup was actually just the hand, like just a hand, like that's their cup, and then they just tear fingers out to eat. Like, oh my gosh, we're just being so mean. At least commonly, but no, our Yumu is different. Our Yumu likes their French fries with their food. You know, you have to have a good, you have to have a good balanced salad diet. You know, what if we put a mouth on there? Like, we could just make this as cursed as humanly possible. Like, they're just enjoying the salad of like death or whatever the heck this is. Like, I don't, like, what if we just make this as horrifying as possible? Just there's a mouth in the salad. There's a mouth in the salad, guys. There's a mouth in the salad. Oh my god. Though canonically, Yumu doesn't cook stuff like this like in front of people. Like they just do it like in secret. Like they just kind of like hide it. They be like, they do this in the privacy of their own home. Like they just chef it up in here. Like how we feeling on the Yumu Supreme, guys. We feel good on this. This is definitely something you need to try. You need to eat this. And you need to make sure to have that good. Yeah, to taste it. Intestines. Yeah, we got the full course meal, guys. You gotta get it good. You have to have them yummy intestines. What if we just like, you know, what if we just like somehow the plate is not big enough for all that. Like, can we just expand the plate? Can we make the plate like even larger to just to just accommodate all that yummy that goodness, you know? Or what if the Yumu already had consumed this intestine spaghetti? Like, what if they already had the good intestine spaghetti, you know? And we just, how about we just put it around our little fork, you know, and we just leave it at that. Like this. Just had some yummy intestines, you know, and they were just so hungry, you know, they just really wanted. They're just super really hungry, you know, they just wanted that intestines. Like, I think we got a real good plate over here for our hello, welcome to the Yumu cooking show. Today we are going to be making a salad. All you need to make the Yumu salad today, in order to make the salad, you need to get a human being. It's actually multiple human beings. You got to make sure that they're alive, wiggling, and they're well. After that, you kill them brutally. You siphon their eyeballs for that good seasoning that we're gonna use for later. Once you get enough eyeballs, you put them to the side just to make sure that they for later, you know, we put them as a topping. Then we go and peel off their skin and then form it into beautiful salad leaves. After we do that, we create our salad. So we get the leaves, we put them with soul seasoning. We make sure that they have the perfect seasoning, and you have to be very concise with your souls that came from the humans. And you gotta make sure that they scream, because if they don't scream, then they're not gonna taste that good when you're done. So you have to make sure that they scream and feel as much terror as possible. Once you get your souls and put them on your meal, make sure to scratch the hairs of all of her all the hair inside a human being. You gotta make sure to scratch it all off just to see if any of that dandruff falls off. If so, then congratulations. You got your dipping sauce that you can now use. You get your dandruff, you mix it with the souls, and then now you have a perfect sauce to go along with your salad. And if you're really excited and want to do French fries with your salad, just tear off the human hand. Maybe two if you're hungry enough. And then you put them on the side so that you can enjoy them later. And that is how you make a salad. People, that's how you make the salad. And I hope you enjoy your salad, everybody, because I work really hard to get all these people to kidnap and take them down and then uh, respectfully farm them, make sure they're fat enough. And then once they're fat enough, we kill them so that we can eat them. You know, you have to be very, you have to be very concise. You have to be very, very careful when you do that stuff. You have to be very, very sure that your meat is very tender and very well. Yeah. You know, you can't just farm a human and not treat them right. If you treat them right, then you'll get the best results. You know? Make sure your humans are fed and make sure that they have a well-rounded, lovely environment so that when slaughter day comes, they can be nice and delicious. So, yeah, if you ever want to make a salad with a human, here's how. There's how. That's how you can do it. We got it done. We're gonna get it done. You will make a cannibalistic Yeezy selected food item before I become a convict. Yeah. Don't worry, Canada event. This Yumu gives Yeezy that good food. You know, make sure. Yeah, Yeezy, I got you covered. I'm your chef. I'm your personal chef now, because I'm also a cannibal. Yum, yummin'. Very yum. So how would this work exactly? Is like Yumu just enjoys the taste of human flesh. They just enjoy it so much, and they just have these diabolical cravings. So in order to soothe those cravings, they go out and they made a little restaurant. Once they made this restaurant, they made meal items, and it became pretty successful. And they put their favorite and most beloved meal item was their meat, like a steak. And it turns out that meat wasn't actually like cow meat; it was human. And people were none the wiser of what this Yumu was putting into their food. And if anybody was to find out, they would become the next food. They would become the next meal. They're not coming back home. They're gonna be a nice new plate for the Yumu to serve to others, unknowingly subjecting them to the art of cannibalism. Yes, very lovely. You have to enjoy the hustle that this Yumu has. All right, we gotta respect their game, at their food. And because of their friendly demeanor and just overall positive attitude, people are inclined to trust them, which bad idea. Don't trust this little guy. Hey, every time you go to a restaurant is and like the thing with this Yumu is if you actually stay overtime, like if you stay until like the shop's closing, you're also dead. Like they're gonna come patrolling the restaurant, and if you're still there, you're gonna become their meal. You're gonna become their dinner. It's very lovely. You're gonna be able to sustain them for a little while longer. So that's so lovely. We respect the hustle around here. Think about this. This is why line art is not my skill. We try again. Line art is not my specialty. No, sirree. Hi, Goldie. Welcome to the stream where we make a yummy salad with our new Yumu here, our newly redesigned. You just No, don't eat sand. We don't eat sand around here. If you want to add any more ingredients to the delicious meal that this Yumu is enjoying, you can. You can if you want. It won't hurt you if you do that. We just love the meals that this Yumu is going to be getting, because this Yumu is going to be is going to be fed. They're going to be able to do their business and whatnot. And the ironic thing is I'm going to be like right back. I'm going to get my snack, because Yumu actually very hungry right now. So we can go. I'm going to go get my snacky, and I'm going to come back with my snack, because we're already on this topic of just making some yum food, you know. So we're gonna. I might as well get my own food. I'll be back. Okay, sheeple, I'm back. I got my food. I'm very hungry. Are nails edible? I mean, you can eat them if you want. Yumu also exists. Yumu. So technically, Yumu also exists. Oh my god. What are we doing, guys? We're making a whole, like, I don't know what to call that, paradox? I don't know. I can't really explain it. I'm trying to open the food. I'm very hungry. Okay, there we go. We got it. All right. Let's see how much we got. Oh. No, my food. We're running low on the goodness. These are actually pretzels. Very good pretzel. I'm just very hungry. I didn't eat a whole lot yesterday, right? Or the yesterday from before, so I'm just going to be chomping on these. They're very good. I love the flavor. I love it. I love this. I love these pretzels. You're like Parmesan garlic pretzels, so like, sure, my breath gonna stink, but it's worth it to eat these, because, oh my god, they're so good. Can't help it. I can't help. I can't help it. I can't. I actually can't. When the channel becomes an ASMR channel, yeah, I guess I can just enjoy some nice crunchy pretzels. Very good. Got some crunchy pretzels around here. I'm just gonna ASMR. This is my new side hustle. Nothing could go wrong with some ASMR, guys. With some yummy pretzel ASMR. Like, y'all, we got this good. This is how I'm gonna get new viewers, y'all. I'm just gonna be like crunching on pretzels every stream. That's how I do this. Just a freckle. So how y'all's days been? You know, I know we're having a good time right now, just having this, like, what goes on the salad thing, with like how y'all days going. Like, mine is going well. Sure, my tummy feel a little and all that. I'm not feeling the best, but I'm enjoying myself. That's all that matters. I got these pretzels, so I'm alright. I'm gonna be alright, y'all. I'm gonna be vibing. It's pretty good. Like, I love the seasoning. It's so perfect. It's just heaven on my tongue. Yes, my days. Yes, your days. I'm wondering how it's an ed day. It's okay. We have ed days sometimes. I've had an ed day. I died in floor 23 of Danny's World. Hey, you're better than me. When I tried that, bro, that's better than me. That's way better than me. I'm still a noob. I'm still dying at 4-7. I mean, honestly, I think it's because of a couple reasons. Firstly, if there's a blackout, I'm screwed. Like, actually screwed. Because blackouts are just like the end of my run. Like, I just know that I'm not coming back. Especially if there's like a Scarps or a Gooby. No. We're not coming back from that. Secondly, in general, if there is a Scarps or Harps, yeah, also screwed. You can't live with the Scarps or the Gooby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Riley. Yes, you are. Because how you go up to 423? Did you do it by yourself or did you do it like with a party? Because that determines if I'm impressed or not. Because I never got to 420. Never got there. It's a shame. No, but alas. I'm just not in your school level, you know. Are you definitely could be a rhythm game? Yeah, I could. That'd be great if I was in a rhythm game. What would my level even be called if I was in a rhythm game? What would that be called? So. Can make you a playable character if I learn how to make a game? Yeah, make it happen. Go crazy. You can do that. I was soloing and then died to my evil twin. Who were you playing? You were solo? Nah, this is why I respect you, because you soloed and you went to 23. Like, yeah, you're a quick learner, but you're not normal. Who you got? Oh, Boxton. Yes, I'm eating some pretzels right now. I'm having a good time. Did you see my son squirm? Did you see my son that you said that you would not protect at all costs when I made that community post, like, I think a couple weeks ago? About a month now. Where it said, y'all, you gotta all protect the squirm. If you don't protect the squirm, you're dead. Like, did you find squirm? Because squirm is like the rarest rare twisted in the whole game. Like, I never see him. And I need his research, like, desperately. I'm almost rich enough to afford Roger, but also rich enough to still afford Squirm. So, because once I get Roger, that's when it's GG's. Because once I find him, I am going to yoink him. I'm going to yoink Squirm. I'm going to make sure that he comes back home tonight, you know? I'll make sure that he comes to my care, because I already got his skin. You don't like the caterpillar. Why? What's wrong with the caterpillar? Like, what did he ever do to you? Oh my gosh, how much do I have? Oh, I still got a lot. Okay, I'm good. I'm solid. I'm solid. I could keep eating. But you need Poppy though in order to get Louie though. Oh, that's sad. But don't blame Squirm for that. But then again, if you got Poppy, you can more easily get Louie, because Poppy, in order to get Louie, you have to get Poppy's mastery quest. So technically, if you wanted to get one of the best, like one of the better tunes and the best out all rounders, like you should get Poppy, preferably. I mean, none of their abilities are not that good. Their abilities are not it. I'm a Finn main, so I'm good. Respect. I respect you for that. Finn is the fishbowl guy who makes fish puns every other line. Like every time this man talks, you just hear the fish pun. And I was playing Finn until I got Coco, and then I just stopped playing Finn. Cake. Yes, silly fishbowl. I hate Poppy. What Poppy do you? My main goal in life is like when the Halloween event comes back, I want to get Gordy. Because you don't understand, I love that pumpkin. Like I would die for Gordy. Like if you hurt my son Gordy, you're not coming back. Like he's my favorite main. Like my favorite tune overall is still Squirm, but my favorite main is definitely Gordy. I love him. I love him so much. And if you don't count the event tunes, I guess the event mains, I'd say my favorite main is like Astro, because he's just a sleepy boy. He's just a sleepy boy. I know some of the people who get the blushy bat trinket. I did not do that. I'm not getting that trinket. It is not worth. I know when you join the game, they say, "Oh, join our group, and then we'll get you the trinket." Like, no, I'm not. That was not what I wanted for the. Oh, Gordy reminds me of my son Charles. Yo, Gordy would be part of the pumpkins, you know. Gordy would be. We could put Gordy in our squad, and he wouldn't not fit in. The rainbow flower. You mean Dandy? Dandicus Dancifer, as his full name says, or whatever. I just love Gordy. He's just so proper. He's just so nice. He's just like, he's just such a sweetie pie. His Sprout. Yeah, it's Sprout's week right now, and I'm not getting his skin. I feel like the tune of the week is very controversial because of the fact that they said that all tune of the weeks will return annually instead of like weekly. Like they said, you in this week, this is the only time you can get him in the whole week, and then you have to wait a whole year in order for Sprout to come back. Like that is not a good idea. I don't like that. And since I don't have Sprout, there's no way I'm gonna be able to complete his quest except for like one of the quests where you have to see Twisted Sprout 3 times or whatever. You don't need to be Sprout to do that, but still, it's just a little annoying. This is the weirdest finger placement I've ever seen, y'all. You can ignore the weird fingers. You love your son and you love your wife. Alrighty, Goldie. Yeah, so endgame, we do a Halloween stream where I try to get Gordy. That's endgame because Gordy is literally like, you know how he's a pumpkin, and I call my fans pumpkins. So like, if I got him, it would make sense. Yeah, yeah. Goldie has a family. We don't know this, right? Right? How much do we have left? Oh my god, I'm snacking like crazy. I can't. I can't put them down. I'm just so hungry. They're just so tasty. You just can't help it, man. My hands are on autopilot. Child endangerment? No, not child endangerment. Please, no. There's no child endangerment here. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's see. How does line art feeling? Oh my gosh, it's so much better. Okay, we're all right. But the fingers, we don't talk about the fingers. All right, guys, you see this? You see these? Pretend you don't. Pretend you don't. Just pretend you don't see them. If you don't see them, they're not real. I'm much more satisfied with this line art. Got food. Got happy. I'm very happy. I got my food. I got my art, and I got you guys. Yes, they look alien. Like, I know. We don't look at them. Trust, guys. If we don't look at them, they're not real. Okay. Don't look at them. They're not real. Like, if some people like thought that I was using AI, they would point to these fingers and be like, "Yo, these fingers look chopped. Like, they look so weird. And why do they look like that?" And then I'm gonna show them this stream to just prove that no, I'm very real. My art is very real. Like, I know eventually there's gonna be some AI bro that's gonna be like, "Oh, yo, are you using AI?" And trying to cancel me with the AI allegations. And then I'm gonna just show them this stream and be like, and all of my art streams, honestly, I could literally like, I could even make those videos where they show their layers. Like, I could do that. All just to prove that I do not use AI and I am a real artist that has real talent. Because I know there's gonna eventually, like, the more my channel grows, the more I'm gonna be more likely for people like that to just do that and be very disrespectful about finger. No, no, it's already there. I just have to finish the art and then I'll post it. Like, after this stream ends, I'm gonna like post the cover so you can all enjoy the cover. Because I already made the cover. I'm already 10 steps ahead. I already made the cover. Oh, look at this spaghettios. And we're just, like I said, we're gonna ignore the fingers. Shush. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. The less that you look at them, the better. Well, the less time. Yeah, I redid the cover. I don't like the cover. Like, the cover is not it. That's why I redesigned the Yumu and everything. I didn't like that one. I felt like I failed Butcher Vanity when I made that cover, so I redid it. So that's more up to par with how Yumi designs should be. And how my cover quality should be, because that was not a good cover. That quality is horrendous. Okay, so we're just gonna... So I fixed it so that it's way better. Oh, look at them. Look how happy they are. Look how happy this silly is. You can do no wrong. They can do no wrong. They can never do, like, war crimes or whatever. I hope I don't run out of pretzels. That would be very sad. Oh, bye. Goldie, you're dead. Goldie, you're not coming back. Stop doing Pomni, you moo. If you don't know, in case you're not aware, when I made my Harlequin contraction cover, the Yumu reminded Goldie of Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. So now they're not stopping. So I'm gonna make sure that they will stop. Guys, just ignore the finger that's over there. Just look at these fingers that are actually way more defined and developed. Yeah, I'm coming after you, Goldie. I'm coming after you. Because you gotta keep making dumb comparison. Like the joke is over. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. Yeah, so I pretty much have these pretzels all to myself, so nobody's going to steal them. So I can just enjoy my delicacies and just be happy. Enjoy my delicacies. Also, cousin, I just love you. I just love you some pretzels. We got some of that. We got the plate. It looks so great. We got that plate. Ooh. I'm gonna draw the souls when we get to the coloring stage because I want their line art to be like colored, you know? I could do that. I could draw like Yuma in this style, but I could also draw the Yuma in the other style. There's probably a motorcycle outside. Oh my god, it's just a misspell for Pomni. No, that's a character. Ooh la la. Ooh, look at this line art. So tasty. Oh wow. I can be a little stupid sometimes. That's okay. Sometimes you just do stupid things and get stupid prizes. In this case, my stupid prize was nothing. The only stupid prize I got was that hand over there. Trust, I'm gonna fix it. Trust, I'm gonna fix it. Trust, we can fix this. We can fix this. We can make this better. We can recover from this. I promise. We can fix the hand. Okay, movie. It's from indie show. Character from there. Let's enjoy some pretzels. Just enjoy the pretzels. Honestly, I don't think there's any way to recover these hands. I think they're just gonna look cursed no matter what I do. Do these look less or more cursed? Like, do these look less or more like diabolical? Use your own hand for references, so it is more sense. Nah, y'all never see my hands. Never ever. Honestly, I think the better idea is just draw a fork and then just figure out how to put the fingies. Also, I do not have salad fork. Now I'm craving yogurt. Let me get some yogurt from my fridge. Maybe. It's not going to be as ASMR inducing as the pretzels, but you know, we just draw the fork like so, and then we figure out what to do with the fingers. Because Yuma here only has 3 fingers, so there's only a couple things I could do with it, actually. Oh no, I see the bottom. I'm so, I like when my pretzels are never ending. They always come, and I like my pretzels running out. I'm so delicious. Human can be dumb sometimes. Case in point. And just pretend this is a dumb. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. And then we're gonna figure out how to do with the rest of the fingies. Again, it still looks cursed, but we just. Fast question: how did you get on my For You page? I don't know. But welcome to the stream, I guess. I don't know. Life finds a way. Okay. We just erase the thingy, and then does it look? It looks way less cursed, to be honest, but it still looks cursed. So I think I'm gonna do. You know, they say 3 fingers is easier. They say that 3 fingers are easier. Way less complicated. And then I do stuff like this, and I just question my reality. Can you? Yes, less cursed. Way less cursed. It's probably cursed in its own ways, though, to be honest. But look, ooh, just like this. Okay, we are right. We made them not cursed. They still look cursed, but like they're less cursed. They look more normal, you know? It doesn't look like I used AI to make the fingers. Like I said, they're not the greatest, but look. This is called art. I'm still not that good. I'm only somewhat good. The 4 is easier. Yumu doesn't have 4 fingers. Yumu only has 3 fingers. Whenever I draw like humanoid Yumu, they have 3 fingers. Like they have these, and I usually have a hard time drawing 4 fingers. Like it just doesn't look right. I mean, they look okay, but like they don't look alright, you know. And then sometimes I don't draw fingers at all, and they look like this. It just depends on the vibes. And for Yumu paws, they usually they already are a weird shape anyway. They look like this. So like this is technically easier to handle. You know. We ready for some salad. Hey, we ready for some salad. Are we not ready for some salad? No one will know what I did. No. Let it go. Let it go. And now I just jump on my pretzels and just mourn our loss. No, we lost a subby. We lost a subscriber. What do I do to deserve this? I need every subby. lost the subscriber. Oh, it's time to make some salad, am I right? Please don't unsubscribe. It's not good for them. Quite thirsty. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop myself before I literally devour all the pretzels, because I am literally this close to ending all the pretzels, and I don't wanna lose all my pretzels. Because I want to eat them later when I'm like off stream and living my life, you know? I want to enjoy some pretzels whenever. I was very. I just had some pretzel, you know. I had to eat the pretzel, but I can't eat all the pretzel, because if I eat all the pretzel, then I have no more pretzel, and I don't. And these pretzels are expensive. How do I close these? How do I close these? How do I close? Okay, I'm closing. Guys, we're doing it. I closed the thing. I did it. I feel like now the move is just to do morning streams from like now on. Because honestly, they do way better than when I do my streams later on in the day. But look at that. I closed my pretzels, so I'm gonna go put the pretzels back where they belong. The cabinet. And then I'll be back for them later so I can devour the rest of them, because I'm very hungry. So I will be right back. And if I get a new food item, do not question it. I don't know. Okay, I got a new snack. I found some better things in the cabinets. I found food in the cabinet. Very good. We have this yummy s'more thing I like eating. It's made of chocolate, a marshmallow, and some other good things. Love it. Some marshmallow. So now that we're back, we actually can make this salad. You can make this salad, and it'll work out in the end. That's all that matters. Just me and my food. And this goofy little stream. That's all that matters. Like, huh? You see the salad? Okay. We okay. We alright. The salad, the flesh salad doesn't look that bad. We can come back from this. We can add a little more. When they complete the bush fill. There's some graham cracker in it. There's a marshmallow in it. And yeah. Very nice. And oh no, there's crumbs. I hate crumbs. I only hate them because they get things dirty. But otherwise, they're very good to eat. And now they cleared the garlic syndrome where I had the garlic breath. Kill a vampire with that. But now, I can't kill vampires anymore. Really sad. And oh my god. My hands look like they committed a crime scene. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. No matter, we can just remove the evidence. Nobody's ever gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're never gonna find out. I'm lonely here again, I know. You're all by yourself. Also, what's going outside? I gotta take an investigation. Oh, okay. There's some lovely things going on outside. See that? There's some amazing things going on outside. I'm just kind of distracted lately. I've been very distracted, and what am I doing? I am keep confusing the layers. I gotta stop bamboozling myself like that. Yeah, lately I've been very confused. What a wasted one. Oh no, the hiatus really helped. I feel ready to do the things I wanted to do again, but like I'm just trying to figure out when I could. You know? You gotta figure out when. It's all about the timing. The timing is very important. And the timing is just part of the game of life. I'm not trying to be philosophical. That's just fun, though. Fluffy is very secure. The glove is very secure. But on the bright side, I have very good news. Very good news. So, hey, I have one Danny World related question. Yeah, you can ask the question. Here's a arm sleeve. Salad is very itty bitty on this plate. Oh my gosh, stop expanding it. I'm trying to zoom in, not expand the salad. Doing it wrong. Is Glisten a female? No, Glisten's a dude. Glisten's a guy. Glisten's just a diva. Okay? Glisten is a male. I know he's very feminine-esque, but not. He's just a diva. Glisten is our lovable diva. You gotta respect one who loves his fashion. And here is our lovable salad. Too bad. Nobody wants this. Nah, people like the way he talks is very diva, you know. Like technically, people have like referred to him as like a diva. Like they just say that that's his like personality. He's just very diva. He's very diva coded, you know. If that makes any sense. And also, he gets the best fashion tips to Toodles because Toodles wants to get some lovey drip. You know, Toodles want what he has. So now they're gonna have a fashion. They're gonna have a fashion show now. Have a fashion statement. But hey, Glisten's ability's kind of good though, cause he can teleport. So like fair game, fair game. I don't even know how he can, but he just can. You know. So pretty much the Danny's World rule is that if the toon has eyelashes, except for like Cole, then they're a girl, and if they don't have eyelashes, then they're a boy. Like literally all the female toons except for Cole have eyelashes. But Cole's a dog, so I don't think she counts. But yeah, so except for Cole, every other toon that's a female has eyelashes. Like eyelashes, just basically that one paper. No, it's not like Scarp's ability. It's not like Scarp's because Scarp's can TP to a machine. Glisten can TP to another person. So if somebody's near the elevator, Glisten can just teleport to the elevator. You know. And plus, nobody plays Scarps anyway. Like unless you're trying to get her mastery so you can get Goop. Nobody plays her. It's kind of established, that people don't play her. And if you do, there's something wrong. It's an ability kind of. No, it's I feel like it's more similar. Scarps is more similar to Goob because like they're related, and Goob like kind of has like a pulling ability as well. But Goob just pulls people to himself, you know. Like I said, no, there's just certain tunes that nobody plays. Like there's just certain ones that like nobody's touching them at all. Like unless you there's only like a certain reason. Like I said with Scarps, the only reason anybody wants to play Scarps is because they want to get her mastery so they can get Goob. Like that's the only reason why anyone is playing Scarps. Like nobody out there, you are not catching somebody like playing Scarps for the sake of playing Scarps. You're not doing it. You don't see those. You don't see those people. You don't see those people. You see the people who play Goob, her brother. But you don't see people playing Scarps unless they're just trying to get her mastery quests completed, so they can get the better one, who's Goob, because Goob can pull people away from danger. Like it's kind of busted. Like it's a fair, and he has pretty long range. So And also, I hate their Twisteds for that reason, because Twisted Scarps and Twisted Goobs can just like yoink you from like a mile away. And if you get caught in a blackout with them, oh my god, good luck. Good luck. Good luck, because you're not coming back. Because I trust and believe they're probably going to kill you. Probably. Most likely. Most certainly, they're going to just end your life and make sure you don't come back. That and Twisted Cole. If you see Twisted Cole in a blackout, you're kind of screwed, you know? But luckily, it's not Christmas anymore, so we don't have to see her. But trust and believe, when you meet Cole in a blackout, it's just gonna be a terrible experience. Cause Cole kind of broken in a blackout. You just can't censor until it's like too late. So like it's just kind of bad situation for everyone involved, except for Twisted Cole. Twisted Cole got it easy. Yeah, so how I feel about Tune of the Week? After stream, I'm probably gonna continue trying to grind for Squirm because I love that little guy, man. And maybe I could do a stream on him. Oh, the Rock Dog. You mean Pebble? Because it's not Christmas, so there's no way you would see Cole, so Pebble. And then you saw V. Okay. So somehow you got two mains. You know what? You went to floor 23. Then again, you went to floor 23, so I guess it's only fair that you see the mains, but like, And by the way, in order to get the mains, except for Astro, you have to do mastery on other tunes. Like except for Astro, because Astro doesn't actually require mastery. You just have to find it. You just have to get 100% research on his Twisted. So that makes him, quote, the easiest main to obtain. But still a battle. Yeah, Pebble is kind of a meanie. And V is also kind of a meanie. And also because I think V is very annoying. Twisted V. Very annoying. Because of the fact that she just summons ads every 10 seconds. And I'm just like... And I encountered her once, and I was just like, please stop. Please stop. Stop putting ads. I don't want your ads. Ads were never good. But besides that, like, she was actually not an issue. She was so not an issue, actually, that I was, like, more concerned about the Tisha who was also on the floor instead of her. because the because I only saw V once. I only encountered her once, and then I just got the heck out of there, and I managed to outrun her and get the heck out of there. You know, I got out of there. I got out of there. I was not. I was making sure that V was not touching me. No, no, no. Not today. You're not getting me. I've always wondered why Sprout was the only one that's able to talk down Shrimpo. Like, oh god, like, why is he the only one who could do that? Like, is it like what is it about him that just like scared Shrimpo? Like to the point where he stopped using all caps and just stopped talking about how hateful he is, how he's all like, I hate everything, I hate the world, or I hate you, I hate how you sound, I hate your light bulb. Like he's just a hater. Shrimpo a hater. But Sprout remains to this day the only one who's been able to talk down Shrimpo and just like intimidate him. So I don't know what Sprout did, but I don't know what magic Sprout be doing, but it worked wonders clearly because so here's our garnish. I managed to somehow fit all this on a plate. Somehow. There we go. Here's our garnish. I think this is some cute little line art. Like, how we feeling? I feel like the tail would be better on the other side. Like, people don't care about that. And by the way, here's the Yuma over here in the corner for the colors. We're gonna color this background yellow, like the searing yellow that they use in the video. Sorry, I had to burn your eyes, guys. To see the wrongs. To see the wrongs. We not see no wrongs here. Trust. We see the wrongs. I get PTSD. You know, I never flip my camera. I know people who do, but I don't. Upside down canvas, guys. They're looking at you they're looking at you very scary. You flip me to the side so you can see the wonderful mistakes. You can just see how lopsided they are. But they also look cool like this. So I know the importance of flipping one's canvas, but I don't do it. We see some yummy wrongs here. I think it's cause I'm actually blind or something, but you do not see no wrong. I mean, besides the eyes being lopsided, but that's kind of a given. I'm surprised how many humans I have with their eyeballs closed. Like I have a lot of them. It kind of looks like the human was a bob cut now that like they're humanoid. Like they kind of look like they have one. We have a little more even, I guess. She's melting a little. Yeah, she's a little goofy. She's a little silly. I think it's just kind of confirmed that Yumu is blind. You know, I just love her this yellow background that just burns one's eyeballs. You just have a silly. Like I said, we could just if there's any AI bros out here, we could just like show them this screen and be like, yeah, I'm very real. And by the way, when the new cover drops, I will not sound like Squidward. I know. I know. It's a shame, right? We have no Squidward humor today. That. Also, I feel like the new cover would just like satisfy the pain I felt for like so long. The unsatisfactions I've had with that cover for a long time. You know, I just feel really happy with the new one. Like I feel like I got like the timing wrong with the song because it goes a little fast, and I'm not that fast. Like I feel like the song was going faster than me, and I mean that's not ideal. So I fixed that. I guess I pronounced the Chinese characters way better or something. That makes any sense. I'm gonna check for stuff. You know, there was just so many things was wrong with the flip back. Yeah, it looks more even, I guess. And we're gonna go finally get the color. Hooray! So where are you? Here you go. I think at this point I just might as well make her white. Just, like we gotta make her very accurate to Yuji in the music video. So I feel like we just make her white. So she's kind of not visible in a sense when you put her on a white background, like this. Like if we turn off the background, like you can't tell that she's colored until you like turn it on. But it is what it is. She is how she is, and she's very proud about it. Folder, I keep doing that. Stop it, Liam. Stop it. Lock in. You don't even tell us she has fingers here. So what if we just make it a really dark gray? See, you can still tell that she has fingers, but if you zoom out, they don't look like she has any. Like we feeling this, or are we feeling this? You know, I'm feeling more. I feel like I should be more like considerate towards the color scheme because of the fact that this is the Butcher Vanity remake, so it should be more like the Butcher Vanity. But also, it's kind of hard to work with such a limited color palette like this. But we're gonna have like literal three colors, we're gonna try to make it work, you know? Oh wait, the lines aren't connected. Oh. Oh no, we can't have this injustice. Alright. The line is not connected to the head. We can't have injustice like this like that around here. A detail that nobody would notice, but I would. Yes. Yes, that was intentional. The, the magical human is always there. Never. You can't escape magical humor, okay? The magical humor is always there because magical humor would commit war crimes. You know? Yeah, that was definitely intentional when I made that cover art. Like I just wanted like people, if you're looking close enough, you can see them in the background. You can just see them there because they are there. And they're my second most popular video. Oh my goodness. I just checked how many views the video had. I checked like the popular section and this video got like uh it has 730 views right now, which is insane. People really like the magical girl one. Oh, you gotta respect people who like their magical girl songs, okay? So, yeah, you can see the magical humor. I literally drew the magical humor and then put them in the back. So what should I make chickens? Should I just color them in black because of the fact that the color scheme is just so limited? Like they're just so simple, so simplistic. And plus, there is black chicken, but it kind of looks like it kind of looks like what do I say? Um, like don't listen to humans. So we could just like fix that. We could fix that. We can figure that out later. Or we can implement the yellow because yellow is in the color palette, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't feel uniform, you know? We could do for the mouth though. The mouth can be yellow because they are so very hungry. Mickey Mouse, yes, that's what they. Mickey Mouse, guys, this is the Mickey Mouse virtual vanity. He collab that we never knew we needed. This is kind of one of the issues with that song. Like, there's no problems with the actual song. Like, we could go fully Mickey Mouse, you know? We could just be like this, and then now they're real Mickey Mouse. They also kind of look a little more Asian, I guess. If that makes any sense. Like, it kind of looks like a. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know. I'm just trying to fix the repercussions of making her look like Mickey Mouse by accident. I know the Mickey Mouse comparisons are going to be in the comment section when I post the video. It's because she doesn't have a hat, guys. She chose to wear bandana. She did this to herself, guys. I'm trying to make sure she doesn't look too much like a Mickey Mouse by giving her like these little tufts, so that also people think that it's chicken. For the people who think that's chicken, no, it's not. It's hair. So now she looks less like a Mickey Mouse, hopefully. Hopefully. Say hopefully. Like I said, the color palette very limited. You know, there's only so much you can do with 3 colors, okay? And I want to stay faithful to how Butcher Vanity was presented with these 3 colors. So Well, there's mainly three colors. The exception is like the knives and stuff, which are like gray. Like gray is pretty much just like an alternate version of gray. But then I want her to be like basic color wise, so that when we color the food, it can be more it could be like more stand it could stand out a little more than her because of the fact that the food is more colored than her, you know? Yes, you are very lonely. I know it's very sad. Everybody left. They didn't appreciate the greatness of you making good food. If you're wondering if I'm rendering this, yes, I am. When I finish the drawing, that's when the stream ends. So pretty much, as long as I don't finish the drawing, the stream theoretically goes on forever and ever. Oh goodness! Oh! I see a big here. I see a big error here. So now we colored the human. Now, like I said, it's coming. I swear, it's coming. It's coming. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, because now we can actually do a little thing called complementary colors like this. I was saving these, alright? It's just to fill up the negative space in the artwork. So here you go. Don't worry, Solar Roma's here. We're alright. This is literally just to fill up some negative space because there's a lot of negative space in this drawing. It's okay, we got the Solar Roma. We're alright. We recovered. We okay. There's a lot of soul energies for this Yumu here because this Yumu is very stacked up. We're just gonna do a thing called complementary colors. You know, because as we all know, the complementary color to yellow is purple. So we got that now. We're gonna get blue on this. Now it's time to color the meal. It's time to color it up. It's time to color some skin. You know, what type of skin? What if we just made the skin like different colors, like some lettuce is just not. Yeah, I really like active on this one. We just get some yummy salad from all around. I know this looks very disturbing, but this is the whole point. Like I want people to be uncomfortable when they see this. They be like, you know, what the heck is this? And be like, it's the flesh salad. It's the flesh salad, guys. What do you want about? This is the magnum opus. This is my magnum opus. Like the leaves to be all different types of meat. Like it just adds to the like the horror. Like what the heck did they do? Because I could easily make this a salad colored, but I'm not. Just to make sure that you all get freaked out when you see this. You know. Okay, it's time to find my sprinklers. Trust, the song's gonna be lit. I'm not gonna disappoint. The cover's gonna be lit. You don't wanna understand. You know, you guys will not. You guys don't understand the pain that I went through when I did that cover. I tried to be less breathy in that song, so it's. Oh yes, we have to cover the intestines. Very important. We can't forget about our lovable intestines. You know, it's like lit. It looks too. No, it's not pink enough. We gotta get more pink in there, but it also should be a little bloody. There you go. See, this is a nice intestine color. Trust, you compare this to the old drawing, you'll understand why this needed to happen. Wait, I forgot. I put McDonald's patterns on her apron. I gotta do my girly justice. And also kind of looks like Chinese dragon. So there you go. Look at that. Should I do that for her headband too? Like add a little. You know what? We're doing that for her headband too. Heck, like that. Like isn't that cute? Like look at this. Isn't that a cute little headband? What if we just put rotting flesh in there too? So we're just gonna make it look very off-putting. Like she don't care where the meat come from. If it meat, it meat. You gotta make it more gray. There you go. Trust, when you listen to the note cover, you'll understand why Yumu had to do what she had to do. Now we're gonna make some eyeballs. Some are gonna be a little interesting. Trust, if you look only from like here, you'll be like, oh, look at that, look at the cute drawing, and then you look up below, and then you're just like, oh, I don't think that's a cute drawing anymore. Yeah, she works. She works at McDonald's. She works at McDonald's, guys. This is where she work at. This is where she make her salads at McDonald's. We're gonna add to the appeal of the delicious eyeballs. We're gonna honestly, I could do like make the eyes a little jaundiced like here, just to make it all more freaky that they're just getting eyes from literally anybody and everyone. We can also make the eyes a little red to see like pink eye. It's very nasty. I know. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be just absolutely disgusting what this goober is doing to them. I'm gonna make the eyes black and look like that they haven't. Yo, it's just so like the body horror. This is like I don't know how to describe this form of horror, but this is definitely horror because you just see this, you just see her cooking very well. We can just give her a little fry bag. Let's see the fingers that our Yumu has. You know, she's just very hungry, guys. She's just a little hungry. Nothing to worry about here. Yeah, make it look very gummy because this adds less to the horror, but don't worry. It makes them not look real. So then when people look, especially this one looks like they haven't slept in a day, a week, or whatever. Don't worry, it's still horror. We forgot to add the nose and the mouth because there was a nose in this. Also drawing some ears because who wouldn't want some of that great horror over here? It's just lovely. It's just so lovely. What color is dandruff? I think it's just like a whitish yellow. You can just get away with that. I feel like someone is going to confuse it for a different substance. So I think I'm about to put a grainy texture on there. Okay, no, no. This is dandruff. I'm gonna get the static. Where is it at? Noise. Yeah, there it is. But here's the thing. We're gonna erase it. Like, what if we just put clone, like, slowly, like... It adds a little more personality, I guess. But that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for the personality. We're here to put a grain texture on a little syrup dollop, I guess. Whatever the heck that is. I don't know. No, I stopped trying. We can stop trying. We can still put noise filter, honestly. I think it would really add the character. Just make it grayscale, honestly. Make it look like this is the horror movie. This is your classic horror movie. And you just turn it down enough. You can still see the grain textures. Like if you look close enough, you can see the grain textures. But it doesn't like outwardly look like there is a noise filter applied to it. Unless I increase the pixels, the only pixels like that. Just adds a little character. Nothing wrong with character. Medium. No, medium. But honestly, maybe I don't want to do noise. We can actually just start rendering, to be honest. I think we're good now. Oh my gosh, I expanded the pen. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get the meat. The meat. What would happen if you had multiply layer on white? Just white. That's the answer. Just white. So we're just gonna make it gray because then the shadows would actually apply. Wait, what if I put the shadows over the eyes? Like, I would look on this. Like, there's just some ulterior motive. And yes, there is an ulterior motive. Eat you. That's the motive. So yes, this human is very gluttonous. We should all know this. Butcher's vanity. At the beginning of the song was just saying how this person usually was so hungry that they would just eat a whole bunch of plates, and then that hunger eventually evolved into taking human meat. So we just have to. So we obviously our human here is very gluttonous. It's you know, nature. Could it also work for the plate? Oh, yes, it can. Yes, it can. Totally works for plate. So far, it's just very satisfying. You just have to get the colors on. Hmm. Just the color. He doesn't love it. She's looking very devious. Yes, she is. She's very devious. She's your friend. You don't need to worry about your safety. No, genuinely, if you play your cards right, you can be her friend, and you get to know her secrets on how she murders people the most effectively. How she can murder you the most effectively too. Could you notice? I mean, kind of noticed that it's darker, but like not by much. You kind of noticed that she's Mickey Mouse, but not by much. What if we just turn off the colors so that I can actually do this the way I want to? We got the art. The art is arting. The art is arting so bad, you know. They planning an animation. Yeah, it does look cool without the color. I don't need the color. I could just leave it the way it is. I just leave it the way it is right now, like this, and nobody would notice. Nobody would bat an eye. Nobody would know, you know, that this was actually supposed to be colored the whole time. Sometimes I turn off the color so that when I use the bucket tool, it actually works. Because apparently, for some reason, the only way it'll work is if I don't use the filter. Is if I turn off the colors inside the drawing. You're planning an animation though. Ah, guess what it is? I can't guess. It could be anything. I don't know. Who wants the flesh having their own little shadow on them? Wait, no. Who cares about gap recognition? No one cares about that. We're just reaching the parts that aren't being reached right now. So we're getting our first layer of color and like that. Like I said, I could just shade this drawing and then like post it the way it is right now. Nobody would know. Nobody would know what the salad actually is. Totally not. So we're gonna turn on the colors, guys. We're gonna see how this looks. like the eyeball will be looking very cursed now. It's okay. We'll make it look less cursed. Like you could just not use the colors and it would still look good. You know, it's one of those drawings that don't technically need it. Oh, I forgot to shade your shirt. I'm so sorry, miss. I forgot to shade your shirt. Don't worry. Don't worry, you're fine. We can fix that. It's a short storyboard about something. 15 whole minutes. You're not helping my case, man. No, just saying, it's not helping much. What I want, it's not helping me. I don't know what to think. I just love coloring. It's just very satisfying sometimes. And also, fun fact about a you, I have a secondary art style. I do. And in case you think I'm joking, we're gonna go on a little tour for a minute. You know, in case you don't think I don't have a secondary art style, yes, I do. And it may not look like that, but yeah, I do. I have a second art style that I do sometimes. Sometimes, like drawing on my friend, and secondary art style, drawing a Gooby and Scarpies when the spring event was happening. Yeah, so this is my secondary art style. So congratulations, you got a free sneak peek into my secondary art style. Uh, yeah, I felt like I needed a secondary one. I didn't know what to do with it, but now I know. Now I know what to do with it. Oh God, I'm tired. Goodness me, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Very exhausted. Yeah, that's okay. Sometimes being tired is part of the journey. So now we're gonna go over our next layer of colors. I got that little tour of me having my second art style. Nah, so what? Like I said, we could just do this. We don't. This can easily work as like a monocolor drawing. Like if the you know with glass, we need them colors. We love our book. Yeah, I was a bit of a journey, and I am the secondary art style. Twice a version of that. Don't say that. Your art is still good. Everybody's art is good in its own way. I may not find it appealing, but I'm not gonna deny that it's not good art because it is. Yeah, I really like the secondary art style. It's very satisfying to color it and all that stuff. And sometimes I just need to. Sometimes you just need to have like another. You can just draw in a different art style. Sometimes that's me. I just need to draw in a secondary art style. Just sometimes. It's good to take a break from my old original style. I still like it. That's why it's my main one. But like every once in a while, I want to draw differently. I just draw like that. If I ever make a Butcher's Vanity animation, would you guys like that? Would you guys like if I did that? Like I did a Butcher's Vanity animation? Like I did Yumu animations in general. Like would you guys like if I did Yumu animations with my covers? I think it would be fun to do a Butcher's Vanity animation. I don't want to differentiate it from the music video, of the original song. Like I'm still gonna take inspiration from that. So I think well, if I drew the Yumus in the secondary art style, because I really like it a lot too. And it's very nice to color and stuff, and it's just very enjoyable. It's very relaxing. Like sometimes when I draw like these artworks, it's very not relaxing because I get kind of stressed what I want it to look like. I'm in. No, if animation can be rough, but if you believe in yourself, it can happen. Also, Riley, you're not alone. Oh my god. So you haven't seen the colors yet on this thing because I've been busy coloring it without the colors on. You saw that the bucket tool can actually bucket tool and not finger me. But you want to see the colors? Okay, we can see the colors right now. There's some shading so far. There's some shading so far. I forgot to shade the forky and the intestines. I forgot how to. I forgot to shade the fork and the intestines. I don't know. So color this. I'm just gonna call. I just like the but just vanity. Like you just like trust once it comes out, please compare it to the old one and just tell me that it's 10 times better now. Please do that. That would really help. And also because I moved away from covers a little bit. Like it's not like I don't like them. It's just that I just got more invested in my OC stuff, so that's why I just stopped doing them. Because I just just don't want to just be known as cover girl. Just the person who does all the covers of Hatsune Miku. Like, that's not what I like doing them. And like I said, I just don't want to be known just for that. So now it's time to color some intestines. I'm really excited for that. We can shade the intestines. Who doesn't love that? No, not the pen. It's very sad. You hope to find your pen. We color some more. We color a lot. Now we color the intestine ports. We good on this shading? I'm pretty sure we are. You have to get that we can get some extra oomph. So I'm gonna color these. There's just some good French fry. A pen is very valuable here. Yes, very valuable. So now that we have our multiply layer, i.e. our shading layer, we can now finally do the last part of this before I end the stream. Right? The fun part, the highlights. So tasty. Very satisfying to do highlights. It just makes the art 10 times better when you have them highlights. So there's two different types of highlights I do. I do like the highlights inside and then the iconic bright colors outside. Yeah, this just so satisfying to do some yummy highlights. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Almost there. It took me a lot. It's because some of that time was kind of spent chomping on some yummy pretzels. But now it's time for what do I mean about blue? I like the sign I used because it doesn't make sense with these. So what if we just? It doesn't look as appealing. I'm trying to fight myself right now, but that's okay. We can. I'm being very silent because I'm very focused right now. I'm very focused right now. It was an impairment. Oh wow, it's good for you, man. Now it's time to hide my. Now it's time to put my watermarks. Gotta go a little journey and get my rough sheet real quick because I need my color. Oh, there you are. So you see, the key is I'm gonna put my watermark in an obvious place, and then you also hide your watermark in like a place people don't be looking, so that if they steal your art, they're gonna try to get rid of the obvious one, but they won't get rid of the hidden one. So you gotta be smart with it. So now we're gonna hide our watermark. Like you wouldn't see it if you're like this far away, but like if you get close up, you can see it. I'm also gonna put it on a plate. No, I haven't. I'm starting now. I'm starting now because in case somebody steals my art, I'm gonna make sure that my watermark is on my art so that they can't, so that people can find it. If they look like if they look close enough, they can see the art. They can see the watermark here. They can see the watermark here. It's way more obvious over here. Like I'm making sure nobody like kidnapping my hard work. You know, like in case that happens, I have like precautions now to just put my hidden watermark so that if in the situation where it gets stolen, we can just uh find the hidden watermarks so that people know who the artist is. Because look, if you look from far away, you can't see the watermarks. Man, like you can kind of see these two, but you can't see the one on the headband. You know, if you zoom, if you go far away, you're not gonna see it. You see some hidden watermarks. You can't. You know, like this is like just a simple precaution because I am a little more. I have a little more relevance now. I can't talk. I can't speak the English language. Yeah, so since I'm more, like, relevant now, I guess, in a sense, and because I know that there's people that steal the artwork from the smaller creators because people don't really know the smaller creators, I'm just gonna put my watermark on my stuff now so that people can if they want to steal it, you can try. Just know that there's gonna be a ton of hidden watermarks on the thing. You know, just to make sure. Just to make sure. Yeah, I'm making sure that no, the noise layer is actually turned off, but we can just turn it back on real quick. Make sure nobody steals the art today. No, nobody's stealing my art. Okay, no, 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 no. So we have finished the artwork, which is very nice. And also, in case you're wondering, yes, I have hidden my watermarks in my secondary art style, and I decided why not just do it for all my art, just hide my watermarks. Because if we go to the art I made of my friend, you can see that there's an obvious watermark here, but then there's also a hidden watermark right here in the tail. Like you see what I mean? Like there's a watermark here, but there's an obvious watermark, and then there's the hidden watermark. Same here. There's an obvious watermark, and then there's a hidden watermark right around here. I know it looks very chopped, but yeah, you see here the hidden watermark, and then yeah, same for the goop drawing. Yeah, yeah, for the goop drawing as well. Well, we have an obvious watermark, and then we have the hidden watermark right here. Yeah. And so in case people steal these artworks, just know I've already claimed them. They're already there's already there's already proof that these are my arts. You know. So in case they want to go around and go to Photoshop and remove the obvious one, it's okay. I still have a backup measure. I still have this watermark here, right here, like right there. That if you do that, you're not. They're probably not gonna notice the hidden watermarks. So they're just gonna uh, um leave them in, and then keen-eyed people can just find them. This is the plot. This is how we win this game against the art stealers, the art robbers. And this is how we win their game because if we put the watermarks, they can't successfully steal. Mm-hmm. This is just a measure, you know. How many watermarks do you need? Lots. Needs lots of watermarks. Gotta make sure. For the other three, there is only one hidden watermark. But for this one, I just kind of wanted to hide some watermarks just to see if people would notice. Like they'd be, like I feel like to be honest, the headband one would be the hardest one to notice because you can't really see it. But like if you get close, if you get a little close to the face here, you can see it. But when you go back when you back it up, you're not gonna be able to see it. So yeah, this is the end of the stream where I talk about watermarks and stuff. So yep, that's all.